So yesterday I released my new online course called Primal Release. And the major topic that I've been focusing on for a while now is release and removal. And especially in terms of removal as opposed to accumulation. And this ties back to a lot of like Taoist teachings. Like Lao Tzu said something along the lines of some things are a gain to lose and some things are a loss to gain. And Bruce Lee, who studied Taoism, said something along the lines of it's not about daily accumulation but daily removal, hacking away the inessential. And then you have people like Henry David Thoreau who said our lives are frittered away by detail. Simplify, simplify, simplify. So all of these great thinkers, they point towards simplicity. They point towards removal, being able to create more happiness, joy, and fulfillment in life. And I've found the same thing. It's more about removal than it is accumulation. And that's why I made the course Primal Release. Once you release all of the bullshit, all of the fears, all of the limiting beliefs you're hanging on to, you just feel clear and at peace and loving and blissful. Because that's what underlies all of the fears and all of the unwanted baggage. It's just about clearing that, and then what you're left with is awesome. You feel good once that's all clear. And I was also thinking about the ways that we try to chase things in this society by accumulating things. And we accumulate things, but it's almost like a shadow way of trying to remove things. So it's like we want to remove things, but we accumulate things instead. So like, let's take drinking alcohol, for example. You drink alcohol, you accumulate alcohol in your bloodstream to remove your inhibitions, you know? With things like buying fancy clothes or fancy cars. Again, they have their place. Vehicles have their place for transportation, and clothes have their place for creative expression. But I'm talking about people that do it to just be fancy and floss and that kind of stuff, look cool. So if you're getting a fancy car for that, you're accumulating fancy cars. You're just trying to remove that feeling of inadequacy that you have. If you're doing it that way, if you're accumulating fancy things, you're trying to cover up your own inadequacy. So that's another way of looking at it. So it's more about removal. You don't have to accumulate things because we just want that feeling of like it being all good, and you don't have to accumulate things to get there. Same thing with money. People accumulate money because they don't want to worry about things. They don't want to worry about where they're going to provide for their family from it and things like that. And you don't need the accumulation to get that feeling. Of course, it helps, you need it to be able to provide for people, but you don't need to keep accumulating things in order to achieve the state that we all really want. We just want that place of peace, happiness, fulfillment, love. We all really want that deep down. But it's in the way that we chase that becomes disharmonious. And I truly believe that the best, most effective way of getting there is through removal, through letting go of the unnecessary things. And again, that's why I made the course Primal Release. There are so many ways to clear all of these things within ourselves, to clear the fears, to clear the frustrations, to clear the limiting beliefs that we have, all the worries. Once you get rid of it, you're just left with that place of peace. So that's what it's all about. And I'll link to my new course below somewhere, whatever, in the description. And it's on sale for just $20 for the next week, and then I'll put it at the regular price of $30. So check it out, and remember to simplify your life and let go of things that don't serve you, because that's when you're just left with happiness after that. Okay? Like Lao Tzu said it, Bruce Lee said it, Henry David Thoreau said it, the notorious HDT. Like, try out some removal. Try out letting go because it works. Like, simplicity is beautiful. Okay? Peace, peace. Much love. And one love, baby.